All right, we got an Arlong over here, right? So here we are pushing Arlong, and I want y'all to see something here. We are going with this Wano style because there's a lot of Wano support both on both colors, right? Originally from green, and then you got yellow, and then we're gonna get more stuff. Just want to put that out there. We're gonna get more crazy Wano stuff thanks to that Yamato leader. That thing is just bugging, but we'll see how the meta does when she drops. Right now, we got this guy. Green, yellow, Arlong. What we see here, I want just blockers and blockers. Turn offense into defense. That's just important. So just think about that. Prioritize Brûlé over Sanji. Sanji's the one with the attack power. So you don't want to just put your Sanjis out there first. You just want to put your Brûlés out there first if you got her in your hand. Right? Overall strategy. We're trying to take advantage of some double attacks. So we got the Cracker, your 4-life leader. You're probably going to take a hit or two. Trigger the double attack ability, as well as just being able to get the pump, right? Kinemon allows the double swings. Granted, you can't do the double summon because you need the Odin leader, but nonetheless, you can swing twice with the Okiku and the Ariza and the Cat Viper. And did this one count? No. Probably not. Okay, good. Okay, but anyway, now the interesting thing about this, because I want you to know, is which one got here. Right? This gives a Wano character double attack. So in other words, if you are swinging with these characters, more likely these guys, I ain't gonna lie, because it's kind of... But anyway, whatever your situation is, especially with a Kiku, let's just pretend it's a Kiku, right? Your Kiku can swing with double attack, Kinemon can swing, restand on Kiku, or Kiku can swing with double attack. That is threatening. But what we have over here is Kozuki Odin, who can restand himself. He is 8k, so you can swing for 10k easily or more and have that double attack on him, easily helping you close out for game. Work with me here. You can avoid attacking your opponent, starving them of cards, and in one play potentially get rid of 4 life. Because he is that strong. That play is that strong. But let's not forget about the Yamato, the classic terror that never got to be a terror, sadly. Click. See, has the double attack, has the banish. It is a Wano card, so it does fit in this synergy. You just got to know when to drop her because she is kind of weak. So understand that. But the abilities is very strong. So the overall gimmick of this build is double attack, right? Double attack with anything, double attack with this, attack twice technically, double attack with this, so it's kind of fun. And him, just a little tech, right? You want to get him on the board and have him sit there so he can take your opponent's aggro, or of course you want to pump Yamato, so that way Yamato can get a free swing with no Don. So keep in mind, if you can, get him on the board, right? Let him sit for a turn. And then now Yamato can get 3k plus whatever Don you're choosing to attach. And in the event that they take him off the board, that's fine. Because they had to put resources into taking out a 2-drop. Understand that. You know? And this is just here because the 2k counter, and for the most part, it's searchable and yada yada. Same thing, 2k counter, but more likely to be played. Alright. Oh, you know what? Why don't we look at Thunder Baba real quick? It's searchable. So just in case if anybody's wondering why not pump Gibson, it's more so because this is searchable. And with all the double attack power, putting a 3-drop back into your opponent's life is not such a bad thing. It can actually work. You get your little board removal and you're doing double attack anyway. So it kind of evens out. All right, let's see how this performs. All right, so we are going up against a red-purple law. This deck is super glass cannon. I'm like, the definition of glass cannon. That's just how I feel. He opens up with a search. They also have to get their ramp. They have to... That law deck is so weird because it's like... I don't feel like there's a counter. I think it counters itself. It's either they just obliterate or they run out of steam and then have no way of coming back. You know? I don't know. Super glass cannon in my opinion. It's just is it more nutrition? I don't even know. but you just got to be able to outlast them, hopefully. And that's easier said than done. Okay, that's the yellow Thunder Bagua, but we're going to use the trigger to draw. We don't see it being that useful for this matchup. I want to say people are still probably trying to figure out this leader, because to my, it's a strong deck, but I think it's inconsistent in terms of its results. But it's like to me, it's like I said, it's like how I feel. It's like, hey, once you're burnt out, it's kind of a wrap. Yeah, because they consistently try to just take everything off the board. Leave you with nothing. All right. So this is the benefits of Arlong, kind of, sorta. If you see it as enough of a benefit, but basically, we get to put 2 characters on the board. Treating 4 drops as 3 drops. It puts the law in a position where it's like, yeah, buddy, we're kind of getting more out there. I don't know. Arlong is not like the best type of leader to swarm the board. It's just, you know what you can do. And I think that's how you fight this law deck. Okay, protect ourselves. Right now, that Akainu deck is like making people cry. But if this law deck could just become more efficient, it's probably going to be neck and neck. So he swings for 6. 2K it. Yeah, they burn themselves out so bad. Oh, I think he misplayed. He didn't bottom deck our character. And of course he had to scoop that one because that misplay was going to hurt. Just counterattack, take 2 off the board, easy. We have that pump character too. He wouldn't have been able to protect his board. His board would have got chopped up. Alright, this is red purple going forgive me, stumbling. You get to see some matches against these new purple leaders, these red purple leaders. And now we're going against Luffy, but we don't really get to bump into kids. Kids is rare. Swing for 7. That's the fun part. We're always swinging for 7 just to use the effect, so we're always gonna be able to put pressure on Luffy. You can kind of see that as a good thing. If they would just make more 7 Warlord cards, blue ones that is, Doflamingo would still be relevant. They just gave up on that. Yeah, that's it, in my opinion. See? Easy. I really felt like this was a great hand. This app is notorious for giving you duplicates in your hand. Like, it's ridiculous. It's notorious for that. But in this situation, Arlong swing, play Brule. Arlong swing, play Brule. Arlong swing, play Brule. It's perfectly fine. It kind of works out. Probably trying to bait the chopper block. I don't know, that seems a bit excessive. What are we considering here? Use, get Brule out. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, trying to get either there we go. If you really didn't want to use your chopper, you was gonna get ready to lose 2 cards. Get rid of that early guard point, or take a life. To be honest. That Sakazuki the next set is looking kind of bonkers in my opinion, but I like these starter deck leaders. I like that the starter deck came out strong. Like, hey, we're all gonna be effective. It literally changed the meta for a couple of weeks. At least the overseas meta. We just got them not too long ago. I don't feel like we grabbing that. I don't feel like we need it. It's a 3 life leader. But then again, yeah, that would force that Luffy to just burn everything they have. That's how I see it. 6 Dawn up. We still haven't developed that 2-drop. So yeah, part of the strategy is to try to get that 2-drop early, just out there. So that way, you know, it could be used as a pump. Makes life easier. But right now, it's still in our hands, so I'm not liking that. Okay, they developed Kid. Of course. Goodbye, Monosuke. Yeah, because our blockers are going to protect our life. That's what we're looking for. Technically going to be the same results, right? Yeah, we don't need to take that 9. See, all them brulees, in my opinion, was like a good thing. So it's always good to just play the brulees first, get them out the way, then go for the Sanjis. Especially like for later game situations. You're rather going to swing with the Sanji. You rather want to swing with Sanji than Brule, right? But we also have the setup for what's her name? The setup for Yamato and the pump card. So I wanna see that. I think all attacks to the Miss Sunday. All attacks to the Miss Sunday, then go for life afterwards. It's all about putting the opponent in a position where they gotta lose cards out their hand. Sanji. Okay. The only thing I can think of is looking to like potentially close it out. Otherwise, like I said, Brule is better to just get the Brules out first. Sanji if you want to attack, so that's probably what this is. And then we develop the Yamato. Okay, yeah, so we're definitely trying to close this out. Now, do we get to? $10 on up. Do they got a 10 drop? Is that what's happening? 10 drop, swing with Kid, Luffy pump. I'm sure that Yamato is making them nervous though. But too bad we ain't developed the 2 drop. I don't know that dude's name. I'm just gonna keep saying 2 drop. Because that's a free pump. That's interesting. Raw swing. Oh, we got a cracker trigger. Now it really looks like we got a game. Get that block out there, boy. Get another block out there. I don't know what he was thinking. He had something in mind, because he missed out on his kid ability, but he definitely had something in mind. Yeah, you basically could have just swung with Luffy first. Oh, block with the Sanji. Yeah, see, Brûlé was just better. What are we doing here? I see. That's too much. Okay, so this is... Don't tunnel vision on big bodies. So that's another mistake that's being made here. Tunnel vision on big bodies. So just to call it out, 3 mistakes, right? Not developing that 2-drop, since that's like part of the strategy for the build. Not just developing a Brûlé. It's that, but I can understand the Sanji. If you confident that we're gonna close it out, then yeah, but that's technically what happened. So that's hindsight, I want to say. And then lastly, this right here, it's not costing him much to protect that kid. This is where the problem's at. See, so he plays defense. Right now, all attacks should be, except for Yamato, but Yamato will get blocked. Right now, so we got 2 crackers that get the 1k pump. Should have just went for Queen, because that's 2k over Queen. That would have been 2k over Queen, which means he would have had to drop about 2 cards, be chopper blocked. So that would say he's running out of resources. Now, this is where that 2-drop character would have been effective. Granted, our board was full, so I guess the difference would have been a cracker being developed. But yeah, going for the Queen. Like, Okiko go for lead. Okiko would have had less Dawn. Yeah, just 1. And then everybody go after Queen. His board would have been messed up. So, live and learn. Live and learn. Right now, just trying to figure out what type of combo power he has in his hand. Dawn up. Plenty of cards in hand. But I believe the deck does suffer from lack of counter power. See, a benefit would be the 2-drop pump Yamato, maybe give Yamato a piece of Dawn, and then just swing. Luffy loses either his whole hand or he loses 2 life. Straight to the trash. So, but yeah, those 2 elements they were part of the strategy for the deck, which is why I'm like really pointing this out. Like, the game would have been different. Or there's not attacking Queen. That you can also consider that like a bit of a defining play. But who would have guessed an Arlong being able to put up this much work against this red purple Luffy, especially if we played it a little bit better. What is happening now? Probably wants to develop the Brûlé. Going for lead. That's interesting. I think I know why. Because Yamato, to swing for 8, needs 3 Dawn, while Cracker just needs the 2. So I'm going to highlight another mistake. Cracker should really had attacked Queen. So that's 2 Cracker attacks that could have went for Queen. I ain't gonna lie. So look, so now it keeps getting worse. So yeah, we're really messing up here. Man, 3 attacks. Yeah, that board would have been demolished. The board would have been demolished if we played this right. Because we gave him 2 resources when it would have been nothing but losing resources, to be honest. Well, okay then. But we have a board full of characters. It's not looking good for Luffy. Now it's looking pretty good for Luffy. He got that damn 10 drop. That 10 drop is just so strong. This is just crazy to me. So nothing we could do about that. I don't think. Because block and then he uses Luffy effect and it is what it is. Okay, yeah, he is getting to clean this board up. God, that Luffy's pretty good, in my personal opinion. Like, if you think about it, being in this type of situation, the Luffy virtually gets 2 off the board. Because you swing, you use effect. That's 11. He has 2 more attacks and we got 2 life. Yeah, it is what it is. You just lose it. So this is technically where hindsight's 20/20, because if that was a Sanji instead of a Brule, the game would have been different. Well, there's only one thing to do: 5 and 5. That Thunderball boy definitely not helping nothing. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So if that Brule was Sanji, oh man, things would be different. And he's pumped, so he's 7K. That's another thing. This is a Hail Mary play. I ain't gonna lie. Literally 2 attacks. 2 attacks to get game. Perform Brule and swing. Nah. Man, Brule would need, gosh, 6. Leaving us with 4 done. 2. That's the only way we get 3 attacks, but that'll be atrocious. Trust me. Yeah, that's it. 5 and 5. I don't see any other way out of this. Because attacking his board would be a mistake. What are we doing? Okay. Does that make it easier to make sure we don't misclick? Okay. Here we go. Committing. Block this and you win. Nope. Block this and you trolling. What's happening? Wow. GG.